Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to iCast, your freaking awesome replays. Today, I am bloody excited because in today's show, we are casting the Zero Cardio Challenge. That's right. Similar to when you watch an athlete gas out on the field of play and start to fall apart, or you watch a large person, maybe a big-boned person you've just insulted, chase after you and run out of gas. We are going to see players. Similarly, if the game goes too long, they're going to be breathing heavily, panting. Their cheeks are going to be red because the limit was you're not allowed more than 30 workers. And that's not even 2 bases of economy. If you're not mining gas, it's almost 2 mineral lines. Mining gas, it means you're only on about 1.5 bases of economy. So to finish your opponent off with this, these players had to try to bring out their dirtiest strategies. Of course, these games usually played on the ladder. And you're going to have to be a cheeky boy, dragging your opponent down into the mud. Because otherwise, of course, you let them get 3-4 bases up, you ain't going to be killing them with just 30 workers. It's going to be a nightmare. Now, speaking of which, I'm wondering if this is even a ladder game or if they're both playing the challenge. Because the names of these two opponents are starting to there seems to be a pattern here. Up here, in the top right, in the red, it's Curtains. And in the bottom left, it's Bro. It's Curtains, bro. It's Curtains, the show's over, bro. I don't know if these guys are friends and they planned this or if it's just a ladder game. So far, we've had love hearts from Bro. He's also just tagged a bit of a love heart on the ground here. And Curtains is going to be going a command center first into 2 barracks. While Bro is going for 2 barracks out at their 3rd base. Straight to a reactor. What is this? It's like, I don't know what you call a barracks that's blocking your own 3rd base. 2 reactors. Is it mass Reaper? Are we going to see a second gas? Or is it just mass unupgraded Marine? I don't even know. Anyway, quick, of course, shout out for next week's ICYFAR challenge. If you guys want to get your replays in, the next challenge is up. It is the Koprulu Globetrotters. That's right. Just like the Harlem Globetrotters, we want you guys to dunk on your opponents in style. Bring out your micro-heavy strats. Basically anything where you can do fancy control, micro your heart out, get the funnest replay of you doing that, send it in for the show, and if you're lucky, it will get featured in next week's episode. For now, let's see where the heck this goes. There's 4 Marines at a time being built, and that looks like an ambitious rally point. What is this? How far? No. I think this speaks to the intentions. If you guys are new to StarCraft watching this, that is where your units will automatically walk to when they pop out of these barracks. And of course, the first pairs of them already coming. It speaks to a slightly aggressive nature of Bro's thinking. I feel like he indeed is trying to kill his opponent as quickly as possible. Curtains has 2 Marines and a Reaper, but oh, the Reaper runs into the Marines. They're not on the attack move. They're still on the rally point. Bro, you got to attack. Oh, the Reaper changed targets midway though, so he doesn't kill anyone. They continue walking forward, but they are heavily damaged. And now the Reapers, the Marines, sorry, are on attack move. They take out the 2 Marines. These add-ons were building, which meant nothing was building behind this. And as those Marines get gunned down, Curtains has a lot of SCVs, but yeah, it's going to have to retreat to the main base for now. The reactor in the tech lab are finishing. Does have stim on the way. I mean, if Curtains can just get a few more Marines out, maybe fight with some of the SCVs, I think Curtains can hold on here. And Curtains already up 7 workers, and with an extra command center dropping mules, you can afford to take a little bit of damage here, but Bro is like, oh, look at that. Pulls back the weak Marines, pulling them back a little bit from the SCVs, and that's a good start to things. 9 SCVs go down. Curtains needed to pull back up that ramp and stay on the high ground, but got lured down there. This Marauder, oh, a Hellion pops out though. Oh, the Hellion splash roasting those Marines. And Bro wisely going to back off for the moment. Now, I'm pretty sure it's Bro who can't go beyond 30 workers. It must be Bro who sent this replay, and Bro's got a command center up, but he's already at 21. But luckily, has done some damage, has forced Curtains down into a similar economic position. That Hellion Marauder doing what it can, but gonna have to retreat to the high ground for now. Really wants to pull that weak Marauder to the back, but oh, that's a lot of Marines, man. Oh, Curtains trying to do some fancy control. The Hellion up front, but I think he has enough units to clean this up now. Oh, that Hellion splash is big. And oh man, these Marines aren't stopping. You got to keep your production up, Curtains. You got to rally everything down here. These Marines coming out. Stim's almost done, but is that Marauder going to die? It is. Man, these trades are surprisingly even so far. Our red player has lost a bit more. All those SCVs, of course, was a giant loss early on, but the Marines now rallying out. What I really like about this from Bro is even though it's a constant stream of Marines, he's kind of pulling back and grouping them up once in a while and then going in all at once rather than just trickling them in one at a time. And I mean, that's working out pretty well. If you go up there, you're going to get your butt kicked, though. No, not like this, Bro. That's a lot of Terran. Curtains is a little spread out, and the Marines do focus fire. Bro even spreading Marines forward. Oh, my God. I mean, he might not have cardio, but he's got some flashy moves for what I can only imagine as a Gold League replay. And, uh-oh, Stim Marauders and Hellions, though. Now your rally is in trouble. We've got, what, 2 reacted barracks? He's dropping mules. He's up at 26 SCVs. He's trying to make a double factory tank transition, but he can't quite do it. I just realized we had double music on. Apologies for that, guys. I was like, why does this music sound so whack? Apparently we had 2 soundtracks on top of each other. Oh, the Hellions go ahead of the army and get taken down there. Bro is outnumbered right now, and his production is so exposed out here. But you know what? Oh, the scan doesn't see anything. There's a Hellion. Oh, a tank and a Widowmine coming out now. The Marines on the low ground don't have any upgrades. Curtains is going to come forward and try and fight these Marines. But look at that, the siege tank on the left. That's a very dangerous thing. Curtains picks up, boosts away. Where is that medevac headed? Algae is going to work it around the right. You can see he's queued that to come into the back of the natural expand. And oh my, a Liberator comes into the main. I did not even see that coming across the map. Bro is in trouble. These Marines having to walk up there. Don't walk into the Liberator zone. You don't want too much freedom, guys. Trust me. Looks like some other units came forward. A Hellion got blown up there. Bit of mining time for the Lib, but no game-ending damage. Curtains at 28 SCVs. Both of them have stopped SCV production right now. A few more building for Bro, who's in danger of popping above 30. And Curtains is like, don't worry, I got you, bro. I'll take care of that. You look like you're about to get above 30 workers. Don't you know this is the zero cardio challenge? I'll come kill some of those for you. The Marines are clicking on the medevac. The medevac runs backwards. And those Marines all getting wrecked. The Liberator comes in as well. That tank and Widowmine way out of range. Wait. Is that a Thor? There's a Thor. Why is there a Thor? That's amazing. Because everybody likes mechs and Gundams. Duh, pig. Doy. These units, though, still getting on top of these barracks. Now, if that siege tank can get over there and that Thor, they'll do all right. But ooh, the stim for Curtains helps out. The Widowmine and the tank, though, are going to say goodbye to this army. And they see a big old Gundam. Big Daddy with his high-impact payload, 500 millimeter cannons on his shoulders. Like, you don't want to fight with a daddy who's got shoulders like that. I mean, if you actually look at a Thor, it doesn't really have a neck, right? And we all know what they say. People without necks and with cauliflower ears, or in this case, cauliflower armor plating, those are the people who've been in a lot of fights. You don't want to mess with them, man. There's warning signs. There's warning signs. Oh, Liberator coming on in. Oh, again. Ow. Thor will be out soon, but not before this does a fair bit of damage. Knocking Bro back down to the 30 mark. I do think both of these guys are playing the challenge because Curtains has stopped at 30. Bro keeps dipping just above 30, but it's very easy to lose track of your economy in a game. It's very easy to get a couple extra accidentally. And he's trying to rebuild those two right now. And the Thor does come up. The Liberator already pulled back. Very patient. Wait, look at this maneuver. Curtains told it to run all the way to the top and then come back and siege up. Holy crap. Curtains literally queued up the next attack that isn't going to hit for a minute. This is the most glorious usage of the shift key to queue commands ever. He says, you go touch that point in the corner, then run all the way back and siege up in the base. And guess what? The Thors just left. The Marines have just left. There's no anti-air. Oh my God, that's going to be an amazing success. Both sides are just posturing over there with a little bit of a soft contain for now. But look at this. Oh my God, I love it. Curtains is a mad lad. Bro, at this point, is being disqualified. Bro just hit 35 SCVs and is still building them. So it turns out that it's actually Curtains playing the challenge. It's Bro who is going to be given the try-hard status in this game. Not actually playing a dumb challenge to be on Pig's YouTube, but actually trying to win the game by building a proper economy. Curtains, thankfully, though, is doing very well so far. This mishmash of bio has been doing all right. Big Daddy Thor, though, let's take that Marauder down. Man, he's one-shotting Marines. Holy crap, Thor's a good man. Can he take out the Marauder? Oh, he does! The Thor just blitzes that whole army there. That's a 7-kill Thor. Not bad, man. Wait. The Liberator's still alive? Oh my God, it sieged the main for ages. Now he's moved to the natural. Don't tell me he gets out of there. Oh my god. I think he's going to get out unless that Thor gets him. I don't think it will. Wait. They weren't even hitting the... Oh, he got out because they were attacking the plate, not the lib. Oh. A little bit of panic setting in for both players right now. Bro is up to 34 SCVs, 100% disqualified going for a third base, whereas Curtains here sticking solid on that 30 SCV challenge. He's got a tank, 2 Marines, and a Marauder is going to do a bit of a siege up. Now we've got, what, 3 Thors coming forward. That's not a big enough force to deal with them. Oh, with the repair as well. Oh, the tank's even clicked on the command center. It's not even fighting the units. Ooh, that's no good. I think at this point, Curtains is getting a little desperate. I mean, this Lib has already done a lot, but he needs to do more. He needs to keep the economy low, and he's realizing Liberators are going to be the secret to that. So he's got 1 queued in the main. He's got another Liberator that's queued all the way around the back of the natural, and he's got a ground army that's going to distract. So this frontal force is more than anything a distraction, allowing the real damage dealers to go in there and start to shut down the economy. Nicely done. Look at that. Pulling all the Thors and Marines, but most importantly, the attention picks up and just leaves. And another Liberator comes in. It's Curtains, bro. Get out of here, man. Or just fucking your economy. Unfortunately for Curtains, I mean, Curtains' economy is so bad, even though he has literally just punched bro in the liver repeatedly and totally, like, winded him and worn him out. It just, I mean, it's one of those things where Curtains, I don't know if he's got the cardio to keep going the distance in this game. Still 40 SCVs remaining for bro. So many mules dropping. That lib goes down. This one up on 19, 20 kills in the main. Is that going to be enough, though? I think Curtains needs to build a pretty good army behind this. And I mean, there's 1-1. Lots of Marines and Marauders out. I mean, that could work. Marauders are pretty good, as are Marines. Cyclone comes in. Is going to hit that reactor. So the army gets pulled over once again. And a drop actually joining in with it here. Oh, Curtains has got to keep this action going, man. If he lets bro grow any bigger, it's just going to be a matter of size. You know, they say it's not size, it's how you use it. Curtains is trying to prove that. But as he sees 5 Thors coming towards him, I think he's going to realize maybe that's just some shit people say to feel better about themselves. Because that medevac just got slammed by those Thors, which I really wish the Thors would swap to the high impact payload. If they pull their guns onto their shoulders, they do way more damage to air units. They give up their splash damage for it, but their splash damage is pretty bad anyway. Marine Marauder does run on forward here. The SCV's got to get out. Okay, if we could get a base kill, this would be huge for Curtains. Just click on that command center. If he can get a command center, that's going to be important. Yeah, nicely done. No medevacs here. And oh, those libs have got to get out of there, man. Curtains quickly trying to evacuate. Does lose 1 lib, but the others do survive. Behind this, a fusion core on the way. Is he going to go range libs? Maybe. +2 bio weapons is on the way. Definitely could float a 3rd down. And yeah, he's just going to need to take a bases slowly just to try and get that up. Now, one cool thing about Terran with this challenge is even with only 30 workers, you can drop as many mules as you want, right? So you technically, if the game goes long enough, could get enough orbital command centers to artificially inflate your economy well beyond that. I mean, it's temporary. Each mule doesn't last forever. But you get up 5, 6, 7 command centers. It's kind of the equivalent as being at maybe 60 SCV, something like that, maybe a bit more. So you actually can build a bit more longevity. The other races, I think, would be a little bit more desperate to just be swinging in and constantly going for the crotch pot. The crotch pot? The crotch punch of StarCraft strategy. For those who don't know, there's a lot of different crotch punching, I think, analogies in StarCraft. I think anytime someone cannon rushes you, that's basically running up behind someone and punching them right in the sack. It's, you might say, from behind. How do you do that? Well, it only works on those who aren't very good with their awareness, you know, so you got to be careful. You got to make sure you catch an older gentleman usually, and in that case, you will find they are a little more accessible in terms of sag. Multi-pronged libs coming in, but oh no, their siege got a missile turret. The Marauders are going to go for it, though. They are going for broke. Those siege tanks shelling as well. Ooh, a few of the Thors go down, but man, Thors are not bad. These Thors, even though they've only got +1 armor, they do pretty good there, and the libs don't kill that much. Does force the command center to lift, but Curtains, unfortunately, now getting defended. These missile turrets behind each mineral line doing really well. Does scan, see that there's 4 big daddy Thors, 3 more building right now. I think bro may be a disciple of Vibe, trying to go mass Thor here. A few Hellbats mixed in would be really nice to level out the mineral gas ratio, but because he keeps taking so much damage, it's hard for him to kind of keep up. So So Curtains got what, +2 armor starting up. I think Lib range finished. Yeah, advanced ballistics is there. So the Libs have 8 range, man. The Libs are actually going to be really powerful. He's got another army. So maybe this army is just going to try and distract. And then he might come around the left. Yeah, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. And that command center, it's seeking refuge. Refugee Hunters Obese Flying Structure Edition. I love it. He's like, oh man, they kicked me out of my home. Oh, meanwhile, holy crap, the drop stims up the ramp. They take out 2 Thors. The other Thors are going to come down, but the Liberator takes a few shots. The siege tanks aren't going to do bad either. And oh my god, that mineral line's getting eviscerated. This Thor, it's stuck. I think that Thor's stuck. I don't think it can get through there. It's trapped between the add-ons, mate. Oh no. And a Liberator is coming in, as is all this bio. They killed that command center. It just wanted a home. The Liberator's sieging up from the left as well. It's Curtains, bro. And I think he's actually right at this point as he says that. I think bro may actually be done losing all the workers on the natural. The third base is going to go down. He never got combat shields, by the way, but that's because he's mostly building Marauders as Curtains. Bro here with what, a pack of Thors? Some Drilly Boys coming down to repair up, but oh, he's looking desperate at this point. He's going to try and repair up. He's going to run out of minerals and gas, man. Oh, look at that. Tanks are going to try and siege forward, maybe move the Lib up and use that to spot the high ground. Yeah, he's in range of the armory. Goodbye, armory. Not going to be able to build any more Thors after that. We're seeing the power of some really good continual multi-prong aggressive positioning from Curtains, who on just 30 workers, man. I'm actually amazed he hasn't just accidentally built a few more workers, but Curtains here setting up an incredible position. Does kill the armory. Those Thors are thinking about a counterattack. The slowest gun-damn counterattack in the whole damned world. That siege tank runs forward, sees the Thor, backs off. Oh, the Liberator sieging on the ramp. It's killing all the Drilly Boys. Oh, man, and these Thors are taking some big tank hits as well. Oh, my God, it's going to be a Thor counterattack. They're going to try and base trade this. I don't know if that's going to work. There is a big army waiting for them, and it's on top of a ramp. Thors are not bad if they're the ones kind of defending in a big arc, but if they have to walk up a ramp, they're going to be headbutting. So, oh my God, they're going to try to walk up there, but look at that. He's all siege. 4 tanks and a ton of Marine Marauder. I don't know why those medevacs are flying away. I think they're trying to go help the army on the other side of the map. Oh my God. Curtains absolutely crushing it. Bro just dropped some love hearts. It's like, hey, no worries, mate. GG, well played. What a way to start things off. Curtains is like scanning the map. He's like, oh, I killed you natural. Cool. Hanging out in the game to kill some units as they do. Not a bad way to start things off. Curtains there winning map 1. Let's go straight into the next game of the Zero Cardio Challenge. All right. Game number 2 here. And it's going to be a Terran versus Zerg. No more mirror matchups. Let's see some dudes with guns fight some bugs. Down here in the bottom right, representing Cooks, it is Leo Wise. Now, I have no idea what MMR or league this was. That previous one, I believe, was a gold match. Gold, silver, I think the 2 borders were. Maybe gold, plat? This one, though, no idea. Up here in the top left, it's Digixp. Yeah. Anyways, that's I'm just gonna call him Digixp. So Digixp is gonna go down here for what looks like a 17 hatch, and is doing some sort of weird waypoint art there. I'm not sure if it was trying to draw a face or a love heart, but it did look a little like the demented crayon scratchings of a madman. A very quick gas behind that, even before 1 minute. So looks like somebody wants to do something a bit tech heavier, maybe a very quick Zergling speed. Down in the bottom right though, Leo Wise has gone double gas, double depot before barracks. Now, I don't want it, and is not mining off the gases. I'm expecting under 50 APM. Okay, 33. I think we're looking at a Silver League strategy, not even bronze. This has got to be bronze. I mean, the Zerg is doing what appears to be a Diamond League opening. Like, from what I can tell, it's like, yeah, this mostly looks like a pretty good opening. The Terran opening is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, guys. That barracks is literally 40 seconds late, and he did that to get the gases up, but isn't mining from the gases until he's got full saturation on the minerals. If it's Leo Wise who sent this game in, this is... Honestly, this is the worst build order I've ever seen. He's built So that second depot you don't need for ages. The gases he's not even using. And now he just goes for a command center. This is the worst Terran build I have ever seen in my entire life. This is beyond Florencio levels of what the hell are you doing? That makes no sense. For Florencio, I can at least understand the direction. It's inefficient, but I can kind of see where he's going. This Terran player seems to be straight up confused. Is this like a really badly programmed bot? What is it doing? He's rallying, what do you guys got? 600 minerals. Meanwhile, the Zerg is like doing a proper build. This is crazy. Okay, Zerg was a bit slow to put the queen up. Started an insanely early Zergling speed. And is droning up. But I mean, this is still drones, overlords, ling speed, injecting hatcheries, building a third queen. This is all normal Zerg stuff. This is all building towards what you want as a player. And spending all the money as well. The Terran, on the other hand, is building the first 2 Marines a minute and a half after they normally pop out of the barracks. And it's just kind of meandering. I don't know. This SCV is waiting to build, I think, a starport? No, he's thinking about a factory. Oh, this is absolutely bizarre. Guys, I think we are getting into the depths of the ladder here. I don't know what we're looking at. 1 command center on control group 1, nothing else. Let's check out the Zerg's control group. Zerg has hatcheries on 4, Zerglings on 1. That's a bit more normal. All the queens are on number 5 as well. The Terran, by the way, is just scanned. Sees a spore, a couple queens, drones. It's a very early spore caller from our Zerg player. I think seeing this late command center may have given him a bit of a fright. He's like, what's this? What's this? Lair is on the way, so it looks like it will be maybe 2 base Mutalisk here. And we've got 3 factories and now a starport on the way. Who's going to build that starport? Oh, no. He's told one of these SCVs to queue the starport after it finished building the factory. Oh, my God. Zerg is at 30 drones. Zerg is at 30 drones. I think we've figured out our zero cardio player. Is Terran also a zero cardio player though? So they're both. The Terran build order is just bizarre. The Zerg one makes sense, but it's stopping at 30. Ooh, that means are we going for a Bane Bust? Lings are coming out across the map. There's no units to defend just yet. Hellions are starting to build though, and Blue Flame, and that's amazing versus Zerglings. The wall's not up! Oh my god, literally no defensive units and didn't build a wall. Oh no, the Zerglings are in. Diggisp is fudging stuff up right now. The Drilly Boys turn and fight. Not their best decision. That is where you 100% want to get the hell out of there. Hellions coming down. They're going to roast. They're going to toast. Hellions and Marines doing what they can. Uh-oh. Those Zerglings getting on top. Only 2 go after their Hellion, though. I think that was the more important target, but it does still fall. These Zerglings doing way too much damage right now. SCV starting to go down, and that is a lot of damage. Wait, there's more? Oh, Diggisp is not injecting at all, or macroing or anything. Wait, the Zerg's going all in, but is trying to do a Zergling. Oh, okay, we're going to see a Zergling drop fall. Okay, I do like that. I do like Zergling drops. But no third base or anything, and no spending of the money here from Diggisp. So it seems like even though the opening was good, I think Diggisp has gotten very excited and is now trying to do what appears to be Bane Bust on the front, Zergling drop in the main, but is not really producing behind this. So there's so much money, and this puts Diggisp in a very dangerous position because, I mean, this is truly the definition of zero cardio. Starts Overlord speed now. Forgot Overlord speed! Oh my god, it's the slowest drop of all time. Terran is scanning for some reason, by the way. I don't know what is being scanned for. This is the most confused Terran player I've seen in a while. But just finish the wall, dude. Oh my god, the wall's not done. Okay, the Zergling drop's coming in, the slowest drop of all time. This is literally a Zergling minivan, except the minivan ran out of gas and the kids had to get out and push it. Wait. Those are drones. Oh my god, are we gonna build spines in here? Oh my god, wait. So this is what we call the taking a shit strategy as Zerg. If you guys are a Zerg player and you want to literally just drop your trousers and take a poo in your opponent's base, this is how you do it. Now, unfortunately, he's literally moved into vision. Let's go to Leo Wise's camera. There's 2 spine crawlers building in his base. He can see the Overlord on the minimap, but you can see also that there's spine crawlers. Wait, he's dropped on the other side as well. It's in 2 locations inside his base. Both are in vision, and the Terran keeps scanning the front of the base. He's finally realized. He's finally looked inside his mate and gone, oh shit, that's not good. Unsiege the tanks of the Hellions and brought them up. Oh my god. He's trying to get in there to defend, but doesn't even realize about the spines up in the other base. And now the Ling Bane's ready to come in. I cannot believe this is... Look at the banks. The spines have finished, but they're not in range of anything. So the Overlord has to poo on the ground even deeper to try and get them in. The ones in the main get a single hit on the refinery. But look at this. He's like, haha, drop creep there. The Ling Bane is trying to run in the front. The door is still not finished, by the way. It's wide open again. And the Banelings all run into the tank. Okay, he does micro a few of them, and they get some... Ooh, one of them gets a good hit on the SCVs. The others don't really. The Blue Flame Aliens trying to come down and defend. And, oh, their splash damage is very nice. There are 2 Spine Crawlers up there. They're not really in range of anything still. We're seeing Digicus try to move these spines further forward. Is this what ladder's like? Guys, can I just... You know, like, can I just pay to get my memory wiped? Can I do like a total recall type thing where I get to relive being a newer StarCraft player again? Because this is like, this is true glory right here. I mean, lift. Leo, you gotta lift. You gotta lift. You can't lose your command center. You gotta lift off, bro. You gotta lift off. Okay, does lift off. The tank siege up. Is gonna take out those spines, but hey, nice pullback from Digicus, who, by the way, is at 4,000 minerals, hasn't dropped a single lava inject in 4 minutes, or built any extra hatcheries, is having a lot of fun microing, but by golly, I don't know if this is working out. I mean, as long as the Terran is reeling enough and not handling things, maybe. Check it out. It can't even land the command center. The tanks are blocking it. Oh my god! He finished his wall for the first time in this game. Finishes the wall off Leo. What? Does a bit, I don't know, my voice almost like broke there. That was like a weird honking noise, wasn't it? I was like, what? Ugh. All right, we got a Spire transition. Banelings morphing on the front. They ain't gonna do jack though. I'd love to see these Dropper Lords queue up. Baneling drops on the mineral lines could be pretty deadly. Of course, Leo Wise has been knocked back to the Stone Age and seems to be very confused. Leo just keeps scanning the base. Like, what exactly are we looking for right now? Leo is like just not building units 90% of the time, but keeps scanning. I think he's worried about Mutalisks because he's got nothing that shoots up, but it's like, you could have just built an engineering bay and some turrets with all those minerals you lost by scanning so much, right? It's just, it looks to me like somebody who's just paranoid. Like, I'm getting the impression at this point as we lock onto Leo's camera that Leo is like that person you see at night and they just happen to be walking. You're the only 2 people in the road. They're 20 meters in front of you. And then it's like they suddenly become aware of you being there, especially if they're a girl and you're a big man and it's nighttime especially. But it could be anybody. You know, when they kind of keep turning over their shoulder and looking at you. I feel like Leo Wise is in that situation. Like these scans, just what's he looking for? He's trying to figure out what's happening. But oh my god, like mutas are coming. He's gonna go for an attack now, but you've seen the spy is finished. So you should know you don't have anything that shoots up. It's just panic. He's looking over the shoulder. At this point, I'm kind of hoping that our Zerg, Digicus, just is like, oh, okay, and purposely walks slower to let more distance grow because senses the nerves of the opponent. Oh my god, the Ling Bane runs in. That gets obliterated. There is some Ling Bane over there ready to drop in. There's like 4 Mutalisks coming across the map. He's now taking a rich gas base. Well, hats off to you, Digicusp, not going above 30 drones. So this honestly is like, it's like watching 2 very unfit people run a marathon right now. We've gotten to the point where they're both kind of just like, ugh. But this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Banelings and Zerglings. Oh, both Banelings only hit 1 SCV. That's a bit of a bummer. The Zerglings, though, are going to do a lot of damage. The Hellions, his walls raised. He built a 2nd layer to his walls so his Hellions can't get into his base. Oh my god, all of his Hellions were just stuck. Check at this. They're like, let us in. Let us in. We want to defend the boys. The Zerglings are just killing everything, man. Oh my god. I mean, the SCVs, some of them hid in the corner. Where's the Zergling? Oh, there it is. It's hitting the refinery. Oh. Okay, where are those mutas? Mutas are up above the natural. There is still nothing that shoots. Wait, he's building Vikings now? Okay. So there's medevac, tank, Viking, Hellion. Mutas are going to come in on the natural. Let's take a look around here. So Mutas, more hatcheries finally building. Digicusp can finally start to spend that bank. Still has some Ling Bane just sitting around the map. I do like that Bane speed got finished. In terms of upgrades, we've got Bane speed, Ling speed, OV speed, and +1 air attacks to just Blue Flame for the Terran. I think if the Terran builds some Thors, there's like no way they can lose, but there's no gas mining right now. Leo Wise has taken a lot of damage, forgot about the SCVs in the corner, is now trying to run them to the low ground instead of just going back to mining in the main, and has never used the Vikings to clear out the Overlords. Now, there is actually enough Vikings to beat these Mutas. It's 7 Mutas versus 7 Vikings. Vikings are going to do okay there. Normally, they're outnumbered by the Mutas. The Mutas come in and they start hitting a reactor, at least half of them do. Meanwhile, Ling Bane starts to come in on this base. They find a base out on its own, but the Vikings coming back. Those Mutas need to get out of there. Oh no! Digicusp, this is his gas bank from the entire early game. No! Oh, he does almost nothing with this. Doesn't kill a single Viking. The Vikings just kill every single Muta. Oh, that's real bad. And now the Hellions bait the Ling Bane into the tanks. Oh my god. Peak StarCraft. There's 2 Mutas down here that are working on the tanks, but look at that. Everything going down in the main, and dude, the units lost just got terrible for the Zerg player. Look at that. Oh my lord. If the Terran just rebuilds here, I mean, to be fair, the Terran hasn't made an orbital on the natural yet, but if the Terran just rebuilds, that'll be huge. 2 tanks, 2 aliens, 1 Muta in production. What do you do as Digicusp from here? I think Digicusp may have to base trade because, like, there's no tech up to deal with this army. Like, if you get maybe Swarmos to deal with the tanks, maybe kill the Hellions with some Banelings, and then Locust could kill stuff, but I don't know if Ling Bane's going to cut it. Another double scan, both on top of each other. Why? See, spore crawlers to deal with the Vikings? This is so weird, man. I'm so confused about what's happening in this game. I feel like there's 2 players who are doing so much and yet so little at the same time. And this rich gas base is really killer for the Zerg, but I don't know. I feel like Leo should close this out now. Surely, after the absolute poop shoot that this game has been, I think Leo should win. Oh, he's sieging pretty far back, though. And there's Banelings getting ready for a flank, but uh-oh, they're going to get aggroed in. Oh, it's like 12 Banelings for 1 tank. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I don't think Digicusp has an answer. I don't think... I mean, you could get enough Mutas to fight this, but you can't go in yet. You got to pull back, buddy. Pull back. Uh-oh. That's a lot of Hellions, man. And Leo's like, come and fight into my siege tanks, please. Come down here, fight into the siege tanks. The tanks are going to start to work their way forward a little bit. Vikings pick off a Muta. Nice micro from Leo, actually. This is really well done. Leo's production is sitting pretty idle right now. He's going to try to open the base up so we can take a third, I think. He doesn't know about that rich gas base to the right. Mutas, though, are rallying to their death as Hellions start to take out these spore crawlers. It's just more Mutas on the way. So basically, it's an arms race of the air. Can the Vikings overpower the Mutas? It looks like they can. The Mutas, oh no, they're not even being controlled, dude. They're getting smashed. A lot of these Vikings are bruised from earlier. Some of them are now finally... Oh my god, is he actually going to lose this fight? I think he will. The Mutas, the +1 upgrade, really helping out there. They actually clear through the Vikings, and with that, there's no anti-air. These tanks need to get in there. If the tanks and Hellions go in, they could kill every single drone. But, oh no, what's he doing? He's trying to pick into the medevacs. He's getting fancy. He saves 4 tanks? Oh, I'm sorry. Now we know whose parents are rich. They literally, oh my god. This army, if it attack moved in the base, it would kill everything. Instead, a few siege tanks get saved while everyone else is left to die. Isn't that just the way of the world? They're like, oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's our Rockefeller's kids over there. There's some Bezos children, little baby Musks. We've got to pick them up and save them. Oh, and it's building mass Vikings to deal with the Mutas. No, and ship weapons. You just need to build a Thor. You've got an armory. 1 Thor would be massive with its splash damage against these Mutas. Look how much they clump up. Oh, Leo has been pushed back, and I cannot believe this game is actually going to go on. This is peak StarCraft right here. The Mutas are just going to jump on top, man. I think there's enough. There's enough. Oh my god, the Mutas are just going to win this game. The Vikings are rallying past. They're not fighting. They're all shooting different Mutalisks right now. And there's still 7 Mutalisks alive. They're on top of the production. There's nothing that shoots up. This may be the silliest way a game has ever been won. But Digicusp says, you don't need cardio. You just need more Mutas than they have Vikings. GG, well played, Digicusp. Let's go right from there into game 3. All right. Let's go. It's game number 3 and a regular in me Twitch chat up here in the top right. In the red, it's Hurt One. And of course, down in the bottom left, in the blue, it is JBL Force. So Protoss versus Zerg to mix things up. I imagine it's Hurt One who sent the replay in. Zerg versus Protoss was only 30 workers, man. You gotta kill a lot of workers nice and early. I'll tell you that. Hey, 14 spawning pool, not a bad way to start things off. Get some Zerglings across that map nice and quick. Interestingly, our Protoss opponent is going to build the structures in the main, so no wall off on the low ground. No wall off on the low ground. More opportunities to run into those bases and those mineral lines, always what you're going to hope for. But he will send out a Probius for a nice early scout. I think about, like, if I was to hop on ladder and play this challenge right now in Zerg vs Protoss, I think I would probably be doing maybe like a fast +1 melee and just do like non-stop Zergling minivans, dropping Zerglings, like running in from every side, constantly kind of trying to ferry them over, even with slow overlords from like here to here. Maybe pick up Zerglings there, drop them there. Try to surround them whenever they move out of the map. And I'd probably try to get up a few hatcheries extra nice and early and just focus really hard on mineral income and constantly be looking for like Ling run bys, backstabs, all that sort of jazz. Now, interesting, this was a 14 pool, but no Zerglings were built. Oh, okay. So Hurt One is going to build a hatchery inside JBL's base. JBL has not seen that. It's going to hide it in the corner. It's building 2 Zerglings now. What is the... Are we going to see a Roach Warren? Because there's a lot of gas mining. A lair? What? Huh? How does this sync up at all? The Probeer sees that there's no expand. JBL is going to build an Adept, but it's a little bit supply blocked. Pylon will finish up in a moment, though. So he's going to chrono boost some Adepts out. No Ling speed. What is this for? I am so confused, guys. What is Hurt One doing? And more importantly, what does our Protoss player JBL think's happening? JBL says, okay, this doesn't look good. Let's build a shield battery in the main, bit of safety to fall back. Has seen the hatchery at this point. Let's go to JBL's cameras. JBL tries to decipher what the hell is going on. The Adept comes down, he's going to take out those 2 Zerglings. Now that hatchery is on the screen. Has JBL realized? Because we see probes building, no more gateways building. There doesn't seem to be a reaction. A Twilight counter goes down. Has JBL not noticed the giant red blob on the minimap or in the top of the screen? The top left. We are on JBL's live camera right now. You can see the creep in the corner of the screen. Oh my lord! I didn't realize. And now sees it on the minimap. You might want to stop building probes and start building some more gateways, mate. JBL incredibly late to get these probes. Look at this, the drone, nice cancel. Hurt One is trying to build spines in here and Zerglings, but why do we have a lair? This build makes 0 sense from Hurt One. Canceling the spine though. Good micro from Hurt One, keeps getting the money back over and over again. That spine crawler going up as well. What is Hurt One's game plan here? It's no Ling speed Queen spine crawler Zergling. Why is there all this gas mining? None of this costs gas. Now there's an infestation pit building? What is this? We're trying to build swarm hosts inside the main base? This is absolute madness from Hurt One. Hurt One is running around in circles. The only thing going for Hurt One right now is the fact that JBL has not built any more than 2 gateway units and is in full panic mode. You can tell JBL is microing his little harder, not building any more units, and completely forgot Warp Gate. You've got to start producing out of these gateways. I mean, I love that there's more gateways in a robo on the natural, but why are we making Blink right now? Holy crap, it's probes and Blink and not a single unit. I mean, whenever anyone comes to my Twitch chat and says, Pig, how do I defend a proxy hatch spinecrawler rush inside my base? I'm pretty sure this is what they're doing. I'm like, look, it's not about what you do. It's just do anything that vaguely makes sense. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's like 5 minutes into the game, we've just started our 3rd fighting unit. Our Blink gets cancelled, big surprise. Oh my god. I mean, if the probes just all fought, the probes could overwhelm this push easily. Spine crawlers, zerglings, the whole thing. All JBL needs to do is box, attack, move, and JBL wins this game. This is peak panic craft is what this is. There are strange things happening. I haven't seen them before. I know they're not supposed to happen though. And I feel a little bit upset and surprised and angry. Oh, the Zerglings are killing every probe in the natural. 4 kills, 7 kills, and 5 kills. A whole mineral line just died. And what is our Protoss player doing? Building one more... Okay, 5 gateway units have all queued on 1 gateway, but all the production died on the natural. And I cannot believe this worked. This was the most drunk rush I've ever seen. Into a hive. I'm sorry, are we trying to build an Ultra in the base? Is that what the plan was? This is all a setup to get 1 base Ultralisk? What? Like, JB's reaction hurts my head. Hurt One's plan hurts my head as well. I mean... How often do you win with 1 queen, 1 spine, and 6 Zerglings? Oh, overcharge. All he needs to do is overcharge this shield battery and these Stalkers live. 1 dies. And now 3 Stargates are building? Oh my god, that Spine Crawler is gonna kill everything. The Zerglings are about to kill the natural as well. The Spine Crawler is up to 10 kills. Oh my god, 21 workers have died. A Nexus dies. That was 4 slow Zerglings, killing a whole mineral line, a Nexus, and 2 gateways and a pump. He finally figured out how to attack move with the workers. JBL loses 23 workers before realizing I can tell them to fight, and they will hold off a single Spine Crawler and a few Zerglings, and it is an Ultra Cavern. This is peak stupidity. That's all it can describe. That's all it can describe this. That's it. It's just peak stupid. Why is there a Hydroden and Ling speed building? You're on 1 base. You can only afford like 1 Ultra now. You just... Is this what people's ladder experience looks like? Can you guys give me feedback? I know most people have a really, really weird idea of where their skill level is. But can you guys give me just a little bit of feedback on where you think... Do you think you're better or worse at this at StarCraft? I bet most are worse. When you get a weird rush like this, it's very easy to freeze up and not know what to do. I will give you that. I think I may have made some of you better players by watching this game. Remember, when strange things are happening, move your workers. That's the way the song goes. Void Rays are coming out. Wait. Has Hurt One thrown this game? Where's the Ultra building? Is it here? It is. Okay, we've got 1 Space Cow and 4 Zerglings about to pop out. Unfortunately, there's a Void Ray. So I don't know if the Ultra's going to do that much, man. If he goes after the probes, he'll be really good. Wait. They're not even moving. Oh my god, the Void Rays are attacking Hatchet. He's killing the Zerglings. He's not... Okay, now he kills it. All right, the Stalker in the mineral line is going to do good with the shield battery. Can the Ultra get in there? Oh, he can. If that Ultra just goes for the probes. Ooh, he gets 1, he gets 2. And then, Void Rays, Prismatic Alignment do pretty good. They clean it up, man. Hydras are on the way. Okay, so because he saw the Stargates, that's why he went Hydras. I feel like if he could have done that after, though. I feel like if he built 3 Ultras there, he could have killed all the probes and then gone Hydras. Anyway, Hurt One's up to 28 workers on 2 bases, building spores. So the hatchery is finally held by JBL here. There's 100% no way JBL has control groups. Wait, what? JBL has an army group, a gateway key, a Stargate key, and a Nexus key? You know what? That actually makes sense. Let me break this down. You might think, how could a player who has all those control groups, all these advanced mechanics, not know how to deal with that? Well, it's players who know the most about the game and try to play it properly and learn how to macro and all this sort of stuff. They are usually the players who also handle losing the worst, right? And they handle strange situations the worst. It's always they're the ones who get most nervous because they realize they've watched enough StarCraft to realize when they're being kind of trolled. So for them, their ego feels very fragile and threatened, right? So they're like, oh no, he died to cheese. And they're the ones who start like screeching internally the moment they realize what's happening to them, right? So I think that's what happened to JBL, who actually, this is a fierce counter. Is JBL just going to win this game? 4 Hydras does not beat 4 Void Rays and 2 Stalkers. Those Void Rays are going to kick the shit out of these Hydras. Oh, fight, Void Rays, fight! Oh, Protoss player is panicking because his Stalkers are getting surrounded. There we go. The Void Rays do stand and fight. They kill all the Hydras. I mean, even if the Stalkers die, that's fine, but they won't. If the Void Rays just attack. And, oh my god. Yeah, this is a game-winning move. If these guys just go in now and kill the rest of the drones, kill the Hydra Den, anything like that, that's a game. Drones trying to fight. Her1 knows how to fight with drones, but he may just be dead. He's got muscular augments from the Hydras, but he's going to have to fall back to 1 base. Now, there's still no expansion out of the Protoss. I think that shield battery may have blocked the expansion, in fact. I think he might have tried to put one down. 1 Stalker did go down. These Hydras, if they fight with the Spore, they can take it out. There's 2 more Hydras on the way. +1 range is on the way as well. I don't know why we're making upgrades that are on 1 base economy, but why not? Why not? Unfortunately, the Spore cannot hit the Stalker. I'd love to see Hurt1 move this Spore up here, try to get it up to the high ground. Now, what is our Protoss player doing? Building 3 more Void Rays and... Oh, it's not blocked. The Nexus goes down. Not bad. Okay, so JBL is going to take an expand here, which definitely puts him in the lead. As long as you don't take a really bad fight. Now, that's not enough Hydras. That's not enough Hydras. Ooh, Hurt1. Oh, I think he's going to try and bait the Voids in. Wait. Oh, at least he targets the red hit point one. And he targets the other red hit point one. You know what? Focus fires both weak Void Rays. Takes down 1, 2. Whoa! JBL just canceled Prismatic Alignment to get out of there faster. That's a really advanced tech, and then turns and loses them. So what I'm talking about. It's a really advanced technique, man. I see like diamond players who don't even know you can turn that off. Hurt1 does take out 1 more Void Ray, but loses all the Hydras for it. I don't know if that's worth it, dude. 0 army supply. Hurt1 tries to build a few more Hydras, but with the Nexus up, yeah, that was way too overeager. And oh man, you know what? 1,000 gas in the bank. If Hurt1 pulls off minerals onto gas, would be okay. Likewise, I think if Hurt1 had just pulled all the workers back and given up that base earlier, would have been okay. He's trying to sneak a drone out now, but the Void Ray is saying, nah. I think the idea there was to take a corner base, and that was a great idea, but it's not going to cut it, man. Now, there's a Lurker Den on the... Why are we building a Lurker Den on 1 base? This is so much tech on 1 base. Oh my god, this was 1 base into Ultra Hydra Hive. Then took an expansion. Lost the expansion. Is still like Lurker Den takes precedence here. Oof. I mean, there's still maybe 2,500 minerals on this base. You can make a lot of Hydras out of that gradually. Protoss player has not transferred workers to the low ground, but has set the rally point down there. Oh man. And there's still a bunch of Voids, some Stalkers. I guess there's no detection, but I don't think that's going to be enough, man. Hurt1's going to try to sneak out with this drone. I would not build a hatchery there. He's going to try and sneak out, but the Void Rays are there guarding once again. But wait, it's on move command. It is on... Oh, but these guys... Oh, wait. Drone. Luckiest drone in the world. No, it's going to die. He should really go to the top left. He keeps trying to take the bottom right. Is that the trick? At this point, JBL's like, oh, he must be rallying to a base down here. So JBL's going to go search the bottom right. Now's your chance. Sneak the top left. Take a hatchery up there. Wait. We're going to Nidus Worm? Oh my god, no. This is so expensive. Even if you get a Nidus Worm up there, you don't have enough things that shoot up. What are you going to win? 2 Lurkers and 3 high... Oh my god. This is so stupid. I get you can pop it out and kill the production. I mean, the ground units will do nothing, right? Your Lurkers will just kill those Stalkers as they run up the ramp. But I guess Void Ray production has actually halted, right? So you just need to be able to build to kill 4 Void Rays. But with shield batteries around, that's a problem. And now the Observer's going to clear up vision as well. Oh, he wanted to use this vision to try and Nidus into the main. Wait, now the Hydras are running out? What is Hurt1 doing? He's queued them to attack move over there. And so he's running the Hydras over, but if they run into the Voids, they just die. Why aren't they all in the Nidus? Oh, this is such a crazy move. Oh my god, the Void Rays... wait, the Hydras pick a fight. The Void Rays are on move command. They're on move command. They take a ton of damage. Oh my god. This is such a silly game. Oh my god, this is true poo tier. Oh my god, I love you, Hurt1. You're a nice guy. This is the pooest tier game I've ever seen. What is even going on? This is so stupid. There's an Observer out, so he can just come down and kill it, can't he? Stalkers and Observer are going to come back, yeah. Oh no. Oh, the Lurkers are just going to die, man. I mean, he thought if I kill the Robo, maybe there's no detection, but he loses them. Oh. And today's ICYFAR brought to you by inefficient builds that don't make sense. Don't get me wrong, 0 cardio, 30 workers was a hard restriction, but I was not expecting multiple games today to involve players doing shit that made 0 sense repeatedly into other players whose shit made even less sense. It turns out that we ended up, I thought it'd be okay, an aggressive match. I was thinking knife fight in a phone booth. I wasn't thinking 2 monkeys throwing poo at each other from adjacent cages. This is what we've seen in today's show. Let's be real. I love you guys who've submitted replays, some very creative strategies, but it truly has been monkeys flinging poo. Has it not? Am I being overly harsh? I don't think I am. These are great games, but they are also terrible games. I don't know what I'm watching. Why are we running lurkers in? We know he has an observer. No, don't do. How does this make any sense? What's this? No. And now we're expanding? Oh my god. Wait, was there a third lurker there? That's weird. Kills a few stalkers. Hatchery does go down. And I think, yes, okay, that... Can we just go back and appreciate... Can we just go back and appreciate this last game for one moment? Don't go anywhere, guys. I just want to point out this build order. This was... I was like, is it a Roach Rush? Is it a Baneling Rush? Which one will it be? But it was 14 pool into, I'm just going to keep building drones rather than use it to build zones. Look, the spawning pool finishes. Drones queue up. Hatchery goes down, so I'm not sure why the pool's there that early, except I guess to make a fast lair. But the lair isn't what gets committed to. It's Zerglings and Spines. Sorry, correction. It was 8 Zerglings, 2 Queens, and 2 drones. Literally basically won this game. They did so much damage. Well, imagine if there was actual Zergling production and Queen production or something. I mean, this was obviously just Hurt One trying to get to Ultras, right? And I like it. And it turns out JBL was so big brain that JBL built those 3 Stargates because they literally won the game. Do you guys remember me laughing? I was laughing. I was laughing about 3 stars. I was like, why would you put down Stargates now? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. They won him the game. Apparently, I don't understand monkeys throwing poo level of StarCraft. Honestly, I love you guys. Thanks for the support. Thank you very much for sending your replays in. Don't forget to get your replays in for the Koprulu Globetrotters challenge next week. And a big thanks to everyone who's on the Patreon. A big thanks to all of you here, on our wall of bacon. All of you, especially Maxan, Colonel SC, and Pimp City, who are, of course, our 3 conductors of the D-Town Express. Catch you guys in the next episode. See you at next week's ICYFAR. Goodbye and good night.